Grew up?
Okay, my name is Betty Gonzales, and I was born in La Junta, Colorado, on April 15th, income tax day, and at 13 years old we all moved to California, in the South Bay area. Yeah.
Do you remember when was the first time you tried a cigarette?
Oh, the first time I tried my cigarette, I was 27 years old. What a fool I was.
What
I
led
was
you to
taking diet pills. In those days, there was a period in our life where they called rainbow pills to lose weight. And I think I probably had all of 20 pounds to lose then, which is nothing now, but I thought everybody was taking the rainbow. They took them off the market. And somebody said, here, my neighbor said, here, have the cigarette, it'll calm you down. And I was hooked immediately. I liked the way it looked. I got the filter. It was very glamorous. I saw it on television. I saw it even later when I got to work. You know, you would see it at the judges' quarters or everywhere. Smoking was everywhere. And there was no talk of it being bad for your health. In fact, it was really presented as very glamorous. At least I took it that way. But I never stopped smoking. Well, I did stop smoking. I tried to stop smoking many, many, many times. The longest I've ever not smoked was almost a year. And then there was, I don't know, an issue in the family, and I used that as an excuse to grab a cigarette, and then immediately I was hooked again. And then I would try periodically to stop, like during Lent, 40 days. And right on Easter Sunday, I'd light up a cigarette again, which makes no sense to me now. I'm surprised, but I think women that smoke, when I was younger, were treated as mature. As I got older, it was like, oh my gosh, that's disgusting. It became a disgusting thing. And especially a woman.
Right.
I don't know why, but I think it did. Well, I do know why. Because it is disgusting. It's a disgusting to look at, it's disgusting to smell, and it's doing a terrible thing to your body, or somebody else's body. My brother used to tell me, because, you know, he belonged to the lung association, and I used to say, Ray, it's not hurting me. I would use things like the air you're taking in LA is just as bad. See, I would use stats that I got from smog to justify where I was in my smoking. And so how did I feel about it? I would feel probably resentful, because I always felt that I was such a strong woman, and I was if I was determined to do something, I could do it, but I could not get a handle on that one. So I would get something. I never gave it another thought until my grandson, who is now 19, when he was verbal, so he was like 2 or 3 years old. And we were talking about smoking, because when he lived with us, I didn't smoke in the house. I tried not to smoke in front of him, but he would catch me. But in any case, he says, oh, Nana, you need to stop smoking. I said, I do, darling. I said, it's such an addiction. You need to pray for me. And he got up, and he went right to that corner. I'll never forget it. Put his little head down, has his little hands together. And I'm watching him, and then he came back, and he patted me on the knee. And he said, Nana, you can quit now. I said, I can? He says, yeah, I prayed for you. Wow. Breaks my heart to think that was 20 years ago, or 19 years ago, or 17, whatever it was, that my grandchild prayed for me. That was the time I thought, oh, I am really so hooked that my grandson, and I would do anything for him, wanted that, and I couldn't do that for him. And then my kids used to, oh, I love to dance. Only now I can't do a full dance. I can do a little movement. But yes, I always loved to dance. I love country western dancing, and that's the one thing I truly, truly miss now. I try to do it here when I'm alone
Hmm.
to see if I can. And it's very sad for me because I can't. And I love the music. You know, I can tap my feet, but I can't. My mind says I can. My body says no, I can't. Look, I have a son that smokes. Breaks my heart. He sees me in a cannula. He sees I can't walk. And that's how strong that addiction is. So,
Okay.
oh my gosh, that I put my kids through so much pain.
And
That's
you
what hurts the most. That they have to go through this. Because it was a self-inflicted disease that I have. I consider that. Other people are very charitable and say don't go there because it's bad for you. You know, psychologically, 10% is surgery, 90% is attitude. But that was my first concern when I was told I had cancer. Oh my God, I have to tell my kids this. All my kids are grown, but it changes your life. It changes your whole perspective, and I knew it was going to do that for them. Around the loneliness of the disease is there. I try not to let it overwhelm me, because obviously I'm not alone. My Lord is with me. But it's a disease that you have to adapt to. You know, what can I do now? You know, I can only do 10 sit-ups now, not, you know, and sit-ups, not the regular sit-ups. Sit-ups for a person that's in rehab. Smell the roses. Blow out the candles. One sweet breath at a time. And I want to put cancer survivor on there. Although I have terminal cancer, I feel I'm going to do my very best to survive it. And really, if one child or one person, you know, obviously would be, don't pick up that cigarette. Don't listen to your friend. Don't, it's not sophisticated. From what I know now, smoking is not only dangerous because of the cancer, but smoking endangers people around you.